We are back here in Toronto, and Cleveland is live on the screen, and this is how we like to do it here on the CoD Rec League. As Toronto Falters looking like they're going to take early control of this P1 here on this Tuscan hardpoint. It's Top Life, it's Teej. Let's get into it.
Yeah, we are hopping right into this Tuscan hardpoint, which should be a good one. Again, we are in the Plat Premade division, so a lot of high-level action here in the CRL tonight. And it's Toronto getting this opening time, which they are doing really well. Really shutting down these lanes as well. You see Useless in the middle of the map, just cutting down everybody that tries to cross by. So a good start from them, but that is going to be 3 down on the side of Cleveland. They can finally collect some time. They also have the spawns for P2 right now, so tough little start for them, but if they can bounce back and shut these players down from going through, which Peaks will find one, looking for more, does get killed there. Little back and forth start so far, and it is going to favor Toronto off the rip.
Yeah, Toronto is making a play right now with Six and Jas getting back here in frenzy right now. Now making kills. The spawns now probably just went in the favor for Toronto Falters, but there is still players back here for Cleveland still making plays. You got player Seven Peaks who is currently collecting some hardpoint time, but he gets taken down. There is three players that just went down for Cleveland Misfires. Living is Lucky Charms last one up before he gets taken down, and now this hill is in full control of Toronto Falters.
Yeah, now you kind of have to make the decision with Cleveland, like where are you going to attack this? You probably have one more time, but you don't want these Toronto players getting through, which is exactly what's happening, and that is going to flip the Cleveland Misfires out. They're going to spawn in the back of the map, so this is going to be a big run here for Toronto. 6 in and around the point on the 5 spree. Wants to stay alive as long as he can. That's fine. Last gets killed. One off that glide. Excuse me here, losing my voice, but it is going to be Toronto set up for this next hill. This has been a nice little start for them.
Yeah, Toronto Falters are coming and proving their dominance. I do see some players that has been into this league that I do kind of know, so I kind of do see their performance by them, and I do expect the performance that we do see from these players right now as they're starting off with a 65-36 lead onto this Fountain Hill, but they do instantly get taken down by the Cleveland Misfires as they came through from that Vine side. Now she left Aiden is the last one here, but he gets taken down, and there is Toronto Falters back on this fountain hill.
Yeah, they're going to get right back in. Jas also on the 5 spree, already sitting at 10 and 5, so a nice start from him. Make it 11 and 5, and now 1 off that streak, which I don't know if he got it before he got taken out. It looks like he did, so he should have that streak. We'll confirm in a second, but it is going to be Cleveland getting the rest of the time, yes, just with the glide bomb. So that'll be useful on a map like Tuscan. Now the rotation coming in. Toronto set up early here and looking to lock in the first part of the time.
Yeah, they're rotating real good, Toronto Falters. That is a great job that they are doing for their team. And if you are a Toronto Falter, that is a great feat for you. And as they hold down that hill, Cleveland Misfires do break in from the front door, but the close spawns for Toronto Falters have them getting back into this hill to contest it very in time to get these Cleveland Misfires out of there.
Yeah, now we'll see what Cleveland elects to do. Maybe try to hit this one more time before the roto. But again, you just don't want to let Toronto get set up early, which they've done all the time. And now with 4 down, they're allowed to do it, and they're spawning Cleveland in the back. This has been clinical so far from Toronto, just really controlling the spawns hill after hill after hill. They're doing a fantastic job. Cleveland will again collect that scrap time, but it is so minimal in the end. And now Frenzy gets one, trying to stay alive. Last player, Lucky Charm, does take him down. So it is going to be Cleveland set up for this P5 for the time being, looking to get some opening time and back into this game.
Yeah, can they hold off these Toronto Falters? It look like they're trying to come through from this well side and from this top fire side. You got Six now. He's on the bottom of the stairs, just waiting for his teammates to catch up. Now he's gonna be the one to contest. No, he's just still taking his time, still playing his life before he finally does get one. There are still Cleveland Misfires on this hill that is cross. Cross just finally went for the chow. He got taken down. Peaks is here. This P5 is being very contested. 119-92 is the score line, and Toronto Falters do now have control of this hill. Sheila Adams is now making the stairwell push. See if she can break in, but he gets taken down, and Toronto Falters have now controlled this P5. One last player that is crossed. Now the rotation for this P1 is on, and both teams look like they're making plays to get here.
Yeah, and now this can be a kind of a turning point here for Toronto. If they can lock this down to 6, finds a kill on the peak. So now you have this rotation over to P1. You still have that glide bomb if you lose it. Again, this can be a point in the game where Toronto really pulls away uh, in this game, and we'll see if they can do it. Lucky Charm, though, getting on the point, and just like that, it's going to be 3 down for the side of Toronto. Now, Jazz is going to get taken down as well. We'll see if they elect to use this glide bomb here to get back into this hill. And right now, Toronto just kind of grouping up and trying to make a push, but the glide bomb is being invested and will take out one. Now, let's see if they can get into the hill.
Yeah, glide bomb was invested. Cleveland Misfires did a great job of breaking this hill. That glide bomb didn't currently do what they wanted to do. It did get the spawns flipped for the size of Toronto Falters that are coming in from that fountain side. So now they got to try to push up this map, try to get the spawns in their favor because that glide bomb seemed like it just gave Cleveland Misfires the favorable spawns as that scrap time should go in the favor of Toronto Falters Peaks with a good kill on the rotation, and Cleveland Misfires are starting off with some good P2 time.
So unfortunate for Frenzy. He was basically at that back tank and the back arches, but that flare number 8 and cross still spawned there. So unfortunate for the side of Toronto. They will now get spawns though, and we'll look to try to break into this P2 with Jazz already sitting at 25 and 14, having a nice start to this map, but Cleveland gets 3 down for the side of Toronto. The spawns will flip back, and now 6 does find 2. Now the break in for Toronto trying to get into this hill. 6 will find another one. Nice little spree for him. Toronto back in the point.
Yeah, the spawns still are going in the favor of the Cleveland Misfires. But if you're Toronto Falters, I don't think you too much mind. You got to get on this rotation. You can see player 6 is already starting the rotation for his team's going to be a battle between 6 and player 6, which is crazy. Player 6, which is Lucky Charms, and the player who is number 2-6 is currently uh, by this Fountain Hill, but the kill on the rotation is won by the Toronto Falters. They will have control of this hill 175, 159 as they're stretching their lead, Teach.
They are, and again, a big point in this game is Jazz finding 3. Useless will find the other. That is going to be 4 down, and with 6's position, he's kind of pushed up the map where you're now spawning Cleveland in bottom church. So they kind of have a ways to go here. They do find the opening 2 kills to try to break back into this hill. Now Lucky Charm going to try to find some more. Honestly, Cleveland doing a pretty good job of getting back into this hill after the circumstances they were just under. Toronto, though, getting the kills back on the time. That Lucky Charm in a 1v1 trying to get this last scrap time, gets the help, and it will be Cleveland collecting the scrap time. But once again, Toronto trying to win the rotation battle. They have player in the back in Useless, trying to flip these spawns for them.
Yeah, the rotation battle looked like it may have been won by Toronto Falters after they sent the whole team, just giving up the rest of that scrap time. 202, 276 is the score line. They are getting closer to the win here. So a good hold in this Churchill is what they need. As no players are currently on this time, we finally starting to see Toronto Falters collect this time. If they can have a big kill here, a big hold here, you can see them getting closer to the win. They cannot win it here, but they will be close and make it. They will be close enough to make it winnable on that P5. As 6 just gets a nice kill through mid. The rotation now is on by Jazz to try to get to this P5 because they know that is where they can win it at.
They do, and this is just clinical right now from Toronto. Now you're at Cleveland, like you kind of want to you don't want to give them any more scrap time, but you just really cannot afford not to rotate. And it is Toronto just winning every gun battle right now. They should be able to lock this P5 in. Jazz just sitting on this roof, going to be absolutely picking these players off. Does get taken down, but only 5 seconds away now for Toronto in a map that they look dominant in, especially in that second half, and they will close it out and go up 1-0 in the series with a 250 to 176 win.
Yeah, they came out dominant. That first rotation from the jump, you just seen the kill just started going into their favor every time. But here we are into this SND Toronto versus Cleveland Platinum Division. Toronto's up 1-0. Currently have the frenzy. Currently has the bomb, making his way to this A site. So let's see how they do. Toronto does get to this A site. Frenzy does start off with the opening first kill, and now he's planting the bomb down this A site.
Yeah, they're gonna get this down quickly, and we'll be able to do that. But Cross will find this kill on the planner, and now it's gonna all be left on 6, and he's gonna get found out by Cross. That is a very, very nice retake there from Cleveland, making it look easy. And the quick plant was there from Toronto, but the reads were there from Cleveland, and they shut that down very, very quickly.
Yeah, we did see a great opening first round by Cleveland right there to change, to start off to start off, with the win in their favor to try to grab some of that momentum back on their side. And like you just say, we did just see a complete change, see them dominate. That was 3-1, 3-0 to dominate that first round, search and destroy. So this team is showing us some lines of search. So let's see if Toronto can rebound in this round two.
Yeah, it looks like Cleveland is going to favor this B side now, and maybe trying to get a quick plant down of their own peaks. Being careful, making sure that you check all these corners in this B site, but he's going to be safe, and he's going to little peek a little bit, but now going to get that bomb down, and that's going to actually get him killed. 6 is going to take peaks down. That little bit of a hesitation is going to be what kills him. And now it's going to be Jas. He's actually going to be using the sub this map. He's going to be running around the back trying to cause issues. And he finds the kill on the Lucky Charm, which leaves Aiden left in a 1v3. And he's taken down. So back-to-back clinical defenses, from both teams.
Yeah, man, both defenses did show us some domination from both teams. So we don't really got a call to see how this one is going. We gotta keep letting it play out a little bit more so we can see what team is gonna take the advantage. But right now, the momentum is dead in the middle for this search and destroy, and both teams have showed us a good defense. Let's see if Toronto can show us a good offense here.
Yeah, we'll see if offense can come back, as it has not been a particularly good start for the offensive so far. But and again, it's going to be 2 kills on the side of Cleveland, making it a 4v2 early. Now Lucky Charm gonna get some shots off, but only on 78 HP. He'll back up, and now if you're Toronto, you have the sniper in useless over there. But that's going to be a nade kill. That's going to be a team kill, making this a 3v2. We will see what happens with that, but that could be detrimental here to Cleveland. Now it's going to be 6, trying to look over this area, but a little bit of a weird time in that round.
Yeah, that team kill was unfortunate, but there go Lucky Charms finding 6 now useless with the sniper by himself in this 1v3. If he can try to get these players singled out, get some good shots on them, then we can see one of the most impressive clutches in a while. But it looks like he may not have enough time before he finally gets figured out. And Cleveland Misfires take another defense.
Yep, again, defense will continue to win time and time again here, and we'll see if an offense can break through, but not too much. Again, nothing crazy here on the search. Controlled really from both teams, and you'd imagine that in a desert siege. But we'll see if something can open up here. Find a little bit interesting that Toronto has Jas now on the sub. I don't know. I'm kind of forgetting right now. Honestly, I thought he was an AR player in Diamond, and he was showing that in the first round. But now they have him playing a sub and getting aggressive. Now back on the AR and does find that first kill before getting traded out. Now 6 will find one on the peaks. Going to leave Toronto with a 3-2 life advantage.
Yeah, Cross and she loves eight in the last two for the Cleveland Misfires. Bomb is down in that little train alley area close to the A site. You got the Toronto Falters players. They are spread it out to take one-on-one gunfight. So if you are Cleveland Misfires, if you could win your gun, if you could win your ones, this will be good. And they do. That is 2 big ones that they win right there, leaving Frenzy in a 1v2. In a 1v2, he does find one. Now it's Frenzy versus She Loves Aiden in the 1v1. Can Frenzy clutch this up for his team?
Frenzy will have the advantage because he knows that that bomb is down on the A site. You don't want to peek this, and he kind of gets good time there with Aiden. Oh, I don't know if Aiden's seen him. He definitely did. Shots off now, and Frenzy Gonna fire off some shots, but you gotta play your life as long as you possibly can. Never mind. He takes the gunfight and wins it. Toronto get another one on the board. We are at 2-2.
Oh man, Frenzy had to win that gunfight because if they would have lost that 3v2 being spread out like they were, that would have been unfortunate. And but now it's 2-2. They're back on the offensive side. Seeing if they can try to win them an offense to go up 3-2, or will defense still continue to be the main course meal for today?
Just getting real close to that edge, but nice little heady here that he is going to try to expose Peaks. Finding the first kill on to Frenzy. Just been, again, defense just reigning supreme time and time again. Offense is just not able to take advantage of really getting control. I mean, I feel like university control has not been gained by an offensive team, which maybe we'll see a change coming up. But the spread across the map here for Toronto, just looking for that pick to even up the lives. But Cleveland not giving them anything right now, and Cross will find another one on the useless. Now Jas is going to be left in a 1v4 bomb down. This would be a miracle right here, but he does find the first one.
Oh, he tried to find two, but he gets taken down. Cleveland Misfires win that round to go up 3-2 in this search and destroy. And they're proving that they are a good search and destroy team. And it's 3-2 right now. Defenses are winning the cake. We do need an offense. So can Cleveland take an offense to go up 4-2 in this series, which will be big for the Cleveland Misfires. So it's try to win them a game in this series right here. But they gotta start off right now first on this offense.
You're gonna see. Maybe we'll see more of an aggressive play over to B, which they didn't. We've seen this before in Peaks. Didn't get that bomb down right away. We'll see if he learned from his lesson. He doesn't even get the chance to his six again. We'll take out Peaks, and now Frenzy is able to run wild, but he's gonna get taken out there. So that's gonna be two down. Nice little bounce back there from Cleveland. That's gonna be a 2v2. Jess and Useless were grouped up there for a second, now kind of moving further apart. But that bomb is down on that B site, and now Cross. Is he going to spot this player? No, he will not. Useless finds one. He's going to get traded out. We have a 1v1.
1v1 Jazz versus is Lucky Charms. Bomb is down by this B site. I think Jazz does know it. Got the call. The bomb was picked out. He may have seen the player crossover. I think he did see him. He's going for the chase. The chase is on. Toronto Falters win that round to make it 3-3. We are getting deep into this S&D, Teach.
Yeah, and when will an offense prevail is the question. Again, it's just been all defense so far. Both teams really not giving away anything. I think the other thing I want to see again is maybe the subs get a little bit more aggressive for both teams in that university area, make the defensive team uncomfortable because we really haven't seen that so far. So we'll see if Toronto tries to do that here, but looks like again they're gonna have a split push here, and the bomb is on that A side.
Yeah, bombs going to this A side. It's gonna be six versus Lucky Charms. Can he get the kill? No. The shots were fired, but Cross Death starts off with the first blood on the frenzy. There's Peace gets useless. She left Aiden, takes down six Jazz. Last man alive for his team.
And again, Jazz left in the 1v4 does find one. Now we'll look to reposition, but we will see if he makes anything happen. I just think the moral here is you better hope that you have defense round 11 because that feels like it's going that
Yeah.
way with how this search has been played so far. Jazz, again, seeing if he can make anything happen, but bomb is down. Only 40 seconds on the clock. Just trying to play for info right now, but Cleveland giving him nothing.
Yeah, but they're not giving him nothing. They just try to probably make the rotation to come back to this B side, but he's just running around. See if he can try to find any player. I think he just ran right past player eight, and player eight did finally see him. And Cleveland Misfires win of their defense. Four to go up, 4-3 in this search and destroy. They're only 2 rounds away from winning this map. And right now we just haven't seen the offense take the cake. So as history repeats itself, Toronto Falters are just got to just keep playing, a good defense here to make this thing tied for the next round.
I wonder what Cleveland's plan here because they tried a quick plan on B a few times. Maybe try to get something done quick A. They are gonna favor that A side, so maybe we'll see that it is gonna be crossed with the AR that has the bomb. He's gonna try to get some shots off, but you gotta be careful if you're Toronto because yeah, Useless is gonna find that kill on to Peaks. You have all those players on Cleveland on that side of the map. You gotta just watch your flanks and stuff, and just like that, Aiden left in a 1v4 defense, defense, defense. I haven't seen something like this in a while. I know it's under siege, but my goodness.
Yeah, yeah, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen nothing like this either. I haven't seen, I just can't believe that these teams haven't been able to administer an offense yet. But that goes to show you, the open maps. It favors both of these teams. Their ARs, I guess, are favored in these maps. So it's showing itself here. And now we are 4-4 going up into this round nine. Toronto Falters. They are on this offensive side looking like they're going to try to get this university building control useless. He just stays right outside of it. Nobody really wants university. Everybody just playing outside. Bomb is getting closer to this B site. Will it go down? Useless and six starts off with two first opening kills for Toronto Falters. They may have just opened up for an offensive win, but Cross starts off with
Oh
two
man.
kills, and there goes Sheila Aiden to tie this back up. Jazz throw lines up, two players lines up right in front of him. And there goes the offensive round win, Teach.
Yeah, Toronto finally breaking the trend, excuse me, and they will now be on map point, looking to close it out here. Back on the defensive side for them, which should favor them, of course, going into this round 10. Let's see if Cleveland can muster their first win on offense in this map.
Yep, this is it for Toronto Falters trying to get the defense. Defense has been good for them, so this looks like this is their round to win. As we did just see an offensive push, it's Lucky Charms is being aggressive through University. As he starts off at one, but Frenzy instantly gets two traded. It instantly gets two before he's traded out by his Lucky Charm. It's
Oh,
still
the
a
timing.
2v2. Jazz takes down Peak. Now it's Lucky Charms in a now a 1v1 versus Jazz.
He's just got to slow down here and relax for just a second. It's gonna be Jazz, last alive. He does have this bomb, which is gonna favor him, and we'll see what he elects to do with this. Is might work out for him. Let's see if he tries to get this down on the B side, and it is. It's gonna be Jazz checking that A side, but it is going to be Lucky Charm on B. Left in a 1v1. He's got it. He spots him. He spots him. Lucky
Oh,
Charm takes him down. I thought Jazz at that range would have been favored with the AR, but Lucky Charm takes him down. We are going to a round 11.
round 11 with two offenses finally coming to play in the later rounds of this S&D. Now we are here at round 11. One round takes it all. The Toronto Falters are on that offensive side. Cleveland are on the defensive side. So it looks like it is favoring the Cleveland Misfires right now for how the round has been going. But now look like this play is going to be, and both teams have made the read, and Peak start off with the opening first blood.
And
It
he's
was
gonna find
first
two.
two.
He's gonna find two, and bomb is down, and that is gonna leave six in a 1v4. My goodness, what a defensive round from Cleveland, and they should be able to close it out. Six would have to pull off something absolutely special to give them a 2-0 series lead, but you feel that Cleveland should be able to close this out as shots are on, and now the reinforcements are going to surround six, and he's going to sneak through somehow. He actually
Mm.
gets out of that somehow, so the timing is
Wow.
makes something happen.
Yeah, well, I can't believe he just made his way through that. Now he's all the way in the back of their spawn. Spawns have completely flipped, and he may have just got the kill on the cross. Now you can see that the arrows are coming back his way. He's putting shots down. He did not get that player seven, but player seven is very weak, has to play his life. They know exactly where he is. He's not playing for him because he has to pick up the bomb. He has to try to get a plant. Oh, does he get that kill? He does get another one on the Lucky Charms, but that is it. Cleveland Misfires take round 11 and tie this series up 1-1, Teach.
Yeah, valiant effort in the end, but Six is going to get taken down by Aiden and another team, but we are hopping in to this Tuscan control. It is going to be Cleveland on offense first, and it looks like they're going to try to attack B.
Yeah, they're going for that B site. And just to try to get a couple segments on the board will be big for them. As Josh does starts off with the opening first blood, but looks like they're there. Six does get the second kill. So now it's one more player left, and he gets taken down by six. And that B push by Cleveland Misfires has been shut down, Teach.
Yeah, and if you're on the side of Cleveland, also want to try to slow down Jass's. He had a phenomenal first map. You cannot let him do that to you again. Already starting off with the first kill, and then six as well was another guy who I'm looking out for with Toronto, just being a playmaker time and time again. As you see, I mean, him coming from the back, just being annoying. This is, however, going to spawn Cleveland onto that B side. So they're going to try again to get on this point. They do find one. Now you have a chance to stack. Word to Jims. It looks like they're going to try to do it.
Yep, and one segment has came across for the Cleveland Misfires. That's a good start for them. Now here comes six on the pinch. See if he can get one. He does get one as Frenzy and his teammates follow up to clear the rest of that B site. Now this A site should be clear for the size of the Cleveland Misfires as you got players set up in a good position. Unfortunate teammate by Pigs to take down one of their team members to defend off these Toronto Falters from this A site. So that A site has been cleared, and Jazz currently on a 5 streak. Time is currently ticking against Cleveland Misfires. They currently only have a total of 2 segments progressed, but now they're trying to get this second segment at this A site.
Yeah,
Oh,
Aiden in mid should free that up. Last player over there is Jazz, and he's going to think better of it and maybe back up. So yeah, you have a situation now where that takeover at B is huge because you have that advantage going forward. And after capturing that A point, they now have 4 ticks. Which again, if we get to that round 5, could be huge. Peak's not seeing that player now. We'll find the kill onto useless. But Toronto right now just going up the map and making it very difficult for Cleveland to really formulate any push, and only 6 lives left for them.
yeah, man, those lives have diminished very quickly for the Cleveland Misfires. Now they're down to 5, pretty forward now. So now every player on the Toronto Falters only has one more push at this B site. As Toronto Falters, I mean, as Cleveland Misfires, I got the teams mixed up, but it's three players now down to 2 as six finds cross. At least is Lucky Charms, and now is Lucky Charms is by himself trying to get to this B side, and that is the round for Toronto Falters.
Yeah, controlled round. I mean, if you're Toronto, you're a little bit upset that you give up that takeover at B, but overall, I mean, not too bad. I mean, you have six starting 10-1, so that is going to be a fantastic start for him, and we'll see if he can continue to do his thing on this map. But let's see what Toronto does here. Let's see if they elect to go over to that B. Maybe try to get some presence over there, like Cleveland tried to do in that first round, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, but it looks like Toronto Falters are taking the page out of Cleveland book and going for this B side themselves. They did start off with the opening first kill. Can they find another one? Cross does get a trade out, but they still do have presence at this B site. As Jazz finally does jump on to stop the time, but he gets taken down. Cross is there to clear that out. You can see Cleveland Misfires did a great job of clearing the site, but there are still players from Toronto Falters who are still close by this B site.
Yeah, Cleveland though do a good job of just stopping that push for the moment, at least for Toronto. Maybe trying to get back over to this point, but Aiden's going to find 2, and that will thwart that effort. So good job there from Cleveland to not give Toronto anything over to that B site. And now with that, Toronto will look to go over to this A and lock this in, and we'll see what Cleveland, how much they put into this. Now trying to flank through the back and through the U area to try to get back into this point, which is not going their way. Toronto getting all the kills. It's going to be 4 down, and will allow Toronto to lock in this A point and also get up the map and apply pressure if they want to. It doesn't look like they're going to elect to just lock this point and make sure you get that A point with no issues.
Yeah, the A site is finally probably about to get captured in the next couple of seconds as it just went through right now. So another minute add onto the clock. Toronto does have a 3 life lead as they make their way to this B site, but that 3 life lead, it quickly just demands that 3 kills went in the favor for the Cleveland Misfires. All Toronto Falters are trying to get is just at least 1 segment at this B site so they can tie the segment game at the end of this round. But a round win also will be nice for their team, but they got to try to get past the 50-yard line, which they seem like they haven't been able to cross because the Cleveland Misfires are just in good positions getting the kills they need.
Useless is going to be the guy though that they need to make some big plays to just free up the map. He does find one. They're going to play his life, but I mean, even just that might allow his team to get off the map. That's going to be a cheeky spot from Peaks to find Jas, and all the kills continue to go the way of Cleveland. They've had a nice little bounce back to this round, and that is going to be all 4 down. It's going to have to be Toronto with maybe one more good push to try to get over to this B zone, but no ticks of progress over there, which again, remember from that first round, Cleveland did get 1 tick onto that B zone, and that could be huge for the rest of the match.
Yeah, Cleveland, their defense is holding strong right now. 11 until 4 is the live lead. One last push for the Toronto Falters. Now they're down to just 3 players, and they in the Cleveland Misfires know they're coming through this P5 side. There, the kills are going back and forth. At least useless, last man alive for his team. He gets taken down. Cleveland Misfires win that defense to tie this control up 1-1, but they're leading the segment. They're leading in segments by 1.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's going to be huge going forward. I think if you're Cleveland here, you just want to focus on getting this 8 point and locking that in, and then just forcing Toronto on their offense to get that tick over to B. So I think that's the plan here. I wouldn't, if I were them, get too fancy over to B, and it does not look like that's going to happen as they will push over to the A zone, have some mid presence here in cross, getting some shots off, and he's going to get taken down, which should free up the flank for Toronto. You're going to see Frenzy take advantage of that.
Yeah, you can see that Cleveland Misfires, they currently do have 1 player, and that's is Lucky Charm on this A site to stop the clock. But he finally gets taken down. But now they got 2 players on this B site. So the B site is their word of gems. They stacked the point, got 2 players here, trying to get another segment. They did get 1 segment of progression on the B site. So if you're Cleveland Misfires, that opening break is a great break for you guys to get that get another segment on that B site. Now working your way to this A site, useless player 7. He is there. He gets taken down. So this A site should be captured by the Cleveland Misfires if Toronto Falters does not choose to attack it.
Toronto, again, their aggression is going to spawn Cleveland over to that B side, which is going to allow them to get a tick over to B, which could be very huge for them again. They still have to capture the A zone, which Toronto is definitely not giving up on. And you definitely can. I mean, at this point, you actually really have to throw some resources over there. But because of that, it's freeing up the map, and they're going to have a player spawn on that B side. And this could be another opportunity here for Cleveland. That's terrible timing there from Frenzy. It's going to be Cleveland's opportunity to get another tick over at B. They actually might be able to capture this. Toronto's got to go.
Oh, B site is captured by the Cleveland Misfires, and that is a big thing to do if you are Cleveland Misfires. The lives, although are 13-16, you got users now pushed up now, watching those fountain spawns. So now the players from Cleveland Misfires are going to be spawning up on this roof side right in front of the P5 building, trying to push through mid. So if you are Toronto Falters, you know this information, you know it's going down, but there goes She Loves Aiden to take down that player to clear out that fountain spawn. And this could be it. Word to Gems. Second the point, they had 3 on it. Now they only have 1. That second segment almost got pushed through, but it did not. It's 7-10. Now 7-9 is the lives. Cleveland Misfires, they just got 1, maybe 2 last pushes to try to get to the site. Toronto Falters, they're trying to set up to defend this A site perfectly. Now Cleveland, they're down to no more restunts as Toronto Falters are starting to get pushed up, starting to get up into these powerful positions to try to get the kills that they need. And there goes Jas now to get that kill, Aiden, the last one alive. And if you are Toronto Falters, you are saying, thank God we did not give that A site.
Yeah, I mean, you're put in a position where, of course, you're gonna really have a tough time getting that round five defense, yes. But at least you're not put in a spot where you have to run back-to-back offenses. So this is big for them. They close it out. It was definitely scary there as that B point was captured, but Toronto will now look. I mean, look, they have a chance to win this offense and win this map. Although, I mean, it feels like Cleveland's been in control, but here we are. So we'll see if they can make anything happen on offense. That first tick already going to that A site as Cleveland finding the kills and now possibly surrounding this last player on A. It is going to be 6, who will take down that player. Now Peaks finds 2.
Oh,
With the kill on Lucky Charm. Nice little snap there as he's going to continue to collect his point by himself.
yeah, collecting point by itself as Frenzy is currently on that B side trying to get some segments over there for his team. For if Frenzy finally gets taken down, you can see that the A site was single-handedly captured by by 6 before he finally gets taken down, trying to peek through mid. But now it's 26-23 lives disadvantage for Toronto Falters as they're trying to get to this B site. They need to at least try to get 2 segments overhead this B site to try. I think they got to either to try to win this because I think defense is coming. The offense is another offense for them coming for Toronto Falters.
Yeah, they have a lot of work to do. And, I mean, look, if obviously they can win this offense, it's over. So they are going to be put in a position where they're really looking to win it now. Cleveland, though, in the lives advantage for the moment. Jess, again, by the way, having a nice map, sitting at 31-18. Just waiting for the reinforcements, but the capture is coming in now for the moment. Just trying to vie for positioning, try to get these kills, and Cross is going to get cut down. This might be the opportunity now. If you can get this last player on Lucky Charm, he's going to find one, though, and Jackson then find 2. That is a huge play from Lucky Charm. He is going to get taken down, though, so you still have 2 players here
Oh,
from Toronto on this point, and that first tick of progression is going to be locked in now.
oh,
Finding the kills and just trying to stay alive as long as he can in the back of the map now is Cleveland, just trying to work their way up, but Toronto is getting close, and Nade's coming in. Cross finds 2, now 6 in the back, trying to cause problems, finds 1, looking for the second, does get taken down, though, and that will be the end of that push from Toronto, but they do get that 1 tick, and lives already at 11-9 in favor of Cleveland.
yeah, 11-9 is the lives. If you're a Toronto Falters, you want to for sure try to get those 2 lives back before you try to touch this point. And if you do get those 2 lives back, you just want to just keep trying to get all those kills. Just try to get them all. But there goes Frenzy now trying to get one on Lucky Charm before he gets traded out by Cross. It's 9-7. Or the lives is advantage. There's a lot of time on that clock for these teams to play a little TDM. And it looks like that's what we're seeing right now. Useless. He gets one before he gets traded out by Peaks. Frenzy is there to
Whoa.
trade him out. Now we got 2 players running through ramp. They finally got there. Oh, Jazz has to keep running through. 7-4 is the lives. Can Toronto Falters win this game here? Jazz is getting chow. He just barely gets out with his life. Useless. He's here trying to watch his back on platform. 6-3, 6-2 are the lives. Frenzy makes it 5-2, 25 seconds to left. 6 is going on a big pitch. He
Oh,
gets 1, he gets 2, 3-2. Can Toronto do this? Frenzy and 6, the last 2 alive against She Hades against Cross. I don't know. It may now be a hard task to do as Frenzy left in a 1v3. Can he win? He wins 1, but he cannot win the second. And Cleveland Misfires force a game 5, a round 5.
yeah, gotta hold your breath there for a second, but Cleveland does come in on top, and that will give them that round 5 defense. 6 almost with the play there in the back, and that could have made things really interesting. But yes, we now go to a round 5 where Toronto is on offense. Jazz sitting at 36-21, doing all he can. And again, I love this play from Cleveland. We see this time and time again. You just don't want to give them anything over at B. They can have A, go off the rip, just send some 2 players over at B. Do not give them anything. Good play by them. This will allow Toronto to make some progress over at A, but Lucky Charm finds 1 before getting taken down, and it should give Toronto the clearance to lock in another tick of progression.
Yeah, they're trying to get the second segment, which finally just went through for Toronto, as it looked like there's no defense or presence from Cleveland Misfires. for the A side, like you said, they're just waiting for this B side, trying to catch him rotating over to this B side. Lucky Charms does come through for a nice little contest towards the end of that third segment, and he's just making himself known here, getting one kill, trying to get two. He gets both of those kills, looking for 3 and 4. Can he find three? He does find three. Oh, he does not get the fourth kill, and he did make that eight. Take that time down a little bit more for his team as it's going to be probably a minute, 2 minutes on the clock as Toronto is needed to get to that A B site.
Should lock it in now, and now our eyes will go over to this B site. 16-16 in the live count, and Lucky Charm is going to get taken down by Jas. The push coming in from Toronto. Frenzy, if he can get this kill, he can't on Aiden. That could have opened up the map a little bit, but it will be Cleveland retaining that radio control. And the push here from Toronto, maybe coming into this bottom church, but it is getting taken down. And these are very massive kills right now from Cleveland with the lives where they are at. It's going to be Frenzy last alive, just waiting for his teammates. He does spot this player on the back of Broken, so he will take that kill down. But again, there's another two in the feed, make it 3 for Cleveland as they are trying to look to close it out here. Frenzy, again, still in this radio area, doing what he can just to keep control of it, but his teammates just not able to move up the map.
Yeah, Frenzy's going to have to just do everything he can to hold down that radio position because that is a very powerful position while he lets his team push it up. Six finally has made up to his platform area, finally has put pressure on this hill. That's going to force these Cleveland Misfire players to start forcing their attention towards this hill. Now there is 1-2 players on the side. They get taken down. 4-7 in lives. Toronto do have the life advantage. Useless is back here in the back. They know where Cleveland's coming from. It looks like it's going to become a TDM. 6-4, 6-3. Useless is back here. He needs to get this kill one player plays his life. That's it. 6-2. Toronto Falters. They're turning this into a TDM. They do not want to get the A side. Now one last player. Toronto Falters. They win that defense 3-2 to keep the advantage to 2-1 in this series. And man, oh man, Teej, did they earn that offensive win?
Yay!
Here we go. Gava 2, map 4 in this Platinum Premade series between the Cleveland Misfires and the Toronto Falters. Toronto Falters are currently up 2-1 in this series, looking to close it out here. But since Cleveland Misfires are starting off strong on this opening P1, wait, the teams are switched. So Toronto Falters are starting off strong with opening P1.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bear with us here. We do have the color switch, but we will see what happens here as Cleveland now on this P1 time. And again, I mentioned this before the match, but the guy I'm looking out for here is Jas. I feel like this is just a map where he's gonna excel at, and he's already had a fantastic night. And if you're Cleveland, like, you have to slow him down. And he has been way too good tonight. You have to, slow him down if you want to have a chance in this one.
Yeah, but right now, slowing them down may be a hard feat as you got Frenzy and Useless also making their presence known in this Search and Destroy. In this hardpoint map on this Gavu 2. The rotation is on for this P2. It looks like the Cleveland Misfires are in control of it as they did get the kills to go into their favor. Colors are going to be switched, so I'm going to make sure I cast this right. But there goes four blue kills. 4 red kills. So that is the favor of the Toronto Falters, and they are in control of this hill right now.
You also got to look for these P3 spawns as well, but look at this from Toronto, just getting all the kills right now, and the last player is on the rotation. Let's see if Jas can find him. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, and look at the kill feed right now. I mean, they are on a huge team streak. It is Toronto, and it is just not going away. Also have these spawns for P3, so nice little start for them.
Yeah, they are starting off good, and they're getting early control of this hill. 70-34 is the score line right now, and the kills. Look at the kill feed, just all lit it up for the Toronto Falter players right now, looking like They are ready to end this game. They just probably looked at the time, said, wow, it is now Thursday. We got to try to get this game over with. And look at them stretching their lead out before they let Cleveland Misfires break in for probably was looked like the last of the scrap time.
Yeah, Cleveland will get the rest of this. It looks like because I think Toronto's pretty content with giving them that and rotating over. Interesting spawn there for those Toronto players. They spawned on looked like where oil was when they had a player in the back, but now you do have that. You're gonna have Toronto set up for this P4. An obvious money hill that they can lock in, but you gotta watch Cross trying to get in the back of the spawns to flip, and he is gonna get taken down.
Yeah, and there is Toronto Falters full control of this P4, getting the opening 10 seconds, getting to that 100-point mark. And you can see that these players from Toronto Falters coming from this P1 side, coming from this ring side, and Useless has the read, but Aiden takes him down. Jazz just making that pistol go to work like he likes to do. But you can look at the down at the mini map, you see that there is starting to be a little bit of Cleveland Misfire presence getting down trying to get to this trying to get to the spawns, but they got to get frenzy from the back of that back little area.
Useless is making plays because you also want to try to flip this for P5, which we've seen time and time again has actually become more of a money hill on this map than we had originally thought. But it is going to be Cleveland rotating over, so they will have that in their possession. The spawns in their possession. You have Useless trying to play his life on that P3 spot, but he's going to eventually get taken down. However, did buy a little bit of time for his team to move up the map, but now you're gonna have to find a way to break in if you're Toronto. And again, this is not easy. This has definitely become a big money hill on this map.
Yeah, Cleveland, they are in control, but they are not pushed up. I think not not far enough. So they are letting these Toronto Falter players do get closer to this hill before they are challenging battles, but they are winning their gun battles. The Cleveland Misfires are, and that's what you need if you're gonna hold off. Like T just said, at Money Hill and this hill. It looks like has been camp money for the Cleveland Misfires as they finally themselves get to the 100-point mark and they can hold it here, they could be a tie game going into the next set of rotation.
Yeah, they get a lot of that time, and I mean almost a full 60 there. By the way, I'm just realizing this. I am absolutely faded. We do have a sub in, by the way. Looks like Six is out and Crunchy is in on the side of Toronto, which took me 5 hills to notice. So I don't know what that says about me, but it is worth noting as he is starting off this map 9 and 12, and a lot of that playmaker ability that you had in Six possibly gone now in Cleveland. As all this is happening, is getting back into this game. They are trying to get into this, but Jazz is having none of it. This guy is unbelievable.
Yeah, Jazz is not having none of it. Crunchy though, he did come in. I mean, it is late, T, so those simple mistakes can be missed. I missed it too. It's not really that late for me. But anyways, Toronto Falters, they are on the hill 150 to 118, not letting Cleveland Misfires get close to this hill. They're gonna have to force these players to a rotation to this B2. And if you look down at the mini map, Cleveland Misfires, I mean Toronto Falters, they are already here. Peaks, he did win a good battle, but he gets taken down by Jazz. Jazz currently on the 2 seat. Crunchy just got one top boat. He's going to be probably watching over his teammates who's currently on the hill from this top boat as he gets another one. And Toronto Falters, they're stretching their lead out even more on this P2 starts off. Crunchy trying to make some plays from the top of the boat.
I know Jazz is lighting up in the kill feed, and I've said enough about him, but literally, the play that this guy is making is unbelievable because he makes that play over at P1, which gives them a lot of that time, and then he gets another 3 on the rotation over to P2, and this has allowed Toronto to get that big lead that they once had back. That is just phenomenal from Jazz. He is sitting at 23 and 13, and man, if he got that one, that would have been crazy. He is traded out though, and Toronto over the 200-point mark now. It is going to be Cleveland with those spawns over to P3. They're going to lock the rest of that scrap time in, and now it is Toronto going to have to break this P3, which we know is very, very tough to break, but let's see if they can do it.
Yeah, 201, 132 as P3 jumps off. Cleveland Misfires full control of this hill. Players are going to try to push in from this P1 side. Toronto Falters are going to try to push in from this P1 side, but the kills, look at that, are going in the favor of Toronto Falters as they just light up the kill feed and break into this hill. The spawns still are in the favor of the of the Cleveland Misfires, so Toronto Falters are going to have to try to win these gun battles of these players who are spawning up, and it looks like they do not get the kills they need, and the Cleveland Misfires jump right back on this hill.
Ooh, big kill there, and yes, I mean, this is a big part of the game, right? Like, if Toronto is able to get on this hill, that they can really put this away. They're already on the rotation over to that P3, excuse me, that P4, but now you have some players over from Cleveland starting to think about it. Frenzy does take out peaks, though, on the rotation. Looks like player number 5 in Aiden. I'm going to try to maybe sneak around. Does find one. I think he's interesting in the back here. If you can find this next kill, that would be huge, but he is taken down, and again, that will give the spawns to Toronto for now, and they're in a point in this game where they can really put a stranglehold on it.
Yeah, and so they can win this game right here on this P4 hill if Cleveland Misfires do not make a effort to try to break into this hill. That's a great job right now by the Cleveland Misfires to not allow any of this hard point time to be taken by the Toronto Falters. But there they go right there. They did a great job right now, Cleveland Misfires, of not letting Toronto get the hill. They can set up the spawn trap now if they can get the kills, and there they go, 2 kills in the favor, 2 kills instantly go right back in the favor of the Toronto Falters. But this hill is still in the favor of Cleveland. It's going to force a rotation. 26 seconds is
Ooh,
all Toronto needs to win this game. And the rotation is on. And you can see that Cleveland are here first.
useless has to be found, though. He can make this really interesting, but this is a point in the game where honestly Cleveland can get back into this. They have to find useless, though, which they just haven't yet. They get in the kills on the other side of the map, but useless. I mean, he's just going to try to be a menace back there. The problem is there's still a player in the back, so he's not going to be able to get spawns. And again, I mean, this is a huge junction in the game. You could really put this away, but now he does find one, and then his teammates find 2 others. So it's going to allow Toronto to get in the time. Only 20 seconds left to the win. And now if you're Cleveland, you got to find a way into this hill.
Cleveland, you got to try to find a way. Hill spawns are still close for them. So here comes the first battle by She Loves Aiden. He gets taken down. Crunchy takes him down, but She Loves Aiden is there. There goes the break needed for Cleveland Misfire to temporarily hold on to this hill right now. They know these players are coming from this both side. Here comes Jazz, the Mr. Slayer for Toronto Fall. He gets the kill. 6 seconds is all that's needed for the Toronto Falters. Now 5. They cannot win it no more here. They have the rotation. Player 4, Crunchy, he is there. And if this could be the win, because I don't think it's going to be enough time for Cleveland to get here. And there goes the win. Toronto Falters 250 to 205 to close out this series 3-1.
Yeah, again, just big plays time and time again from this Toronto team leads it. This is the player I was alluding to. Jazz gets a 3 here, and